All right, everybody. Welcome to Pals Chat. I am Gina Parker. I'm here with my co-host Ashley Jones.
Heyo.
Ashley, what have you been watching lately?
Uh, I feel like I don't know that I've been watching anything new, but I also don't remember the last time we talked. Well, I'm still watching Will Trent, so that's a great show I've been watching.
Can you
Again, I sort
summarize
of
it for the audience?
yeah, it is a detective drama where the main character is a former or I guess still current orphan who went through the foster care system and has a lot of like demons and coping skills that crop up to both hurt and help him. He always wears a three-piece suit and he is very good at his job. He's one of the top detectives for the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. It's very episodic, but there is an ongoing story of his character that goes through the whole thing, and I quite like it.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's not really funny, but it has its moments.
Well, I've heard, I don't watch Will Trent, but I hear the new season starts in January. So by the time you finish, you might be in for some new stuff, new content.
There's always hoping. The other thing I've been consuming because it's the holiday season is the holiday movies. I gotta ask, what are your favorite holiday movies?
Christmas Vacation, Scrooged.
I have a little more traditional, although still not exactly, main. We just watched Muppet Christmas Carol today.
One of the best
Uh,
Christmas Carol versions, I think.
really, truly, it is the best. I have been desperately trying to get my other half to watch Dear Satan because I can't wait to watch Jack Black. But as far as old favorites, we're gonna watch Home Alone tonight
Great one.
and Miracle on 34th, the newer one, but still
And
good.
I like the older one, so we're split decision on that.
Split decision on that. Although the main story is just amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's funny that you say Christmas Vacation because have the I have a anti opinion on the Christmas Vacation because
Mhm.
my dad watches it religiously, so I just don't want to anymore.
Mhm.
So I'm like I have
Well,
anti-holiday feelings about that movie.
well, you're wrong, but that's okay. Arthur Christmas is a cute one. There's some I feel like I skipped this year just because like I would walk in on bits and pieces of it that my sister was watching and then I didn't want to start off. There's some I've probably seen this year, but some I missed. Elf is a classic.
Elf's a good one. I haven't seen this year, which I do consider like a definite favorite, but the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. It's a
Hmm.
good one. That's usually one of my go-tos. But yeah. Anyway. Yay. The holidays.
Shall we get into the soaps?
Sure. Let's do this thing.
So it's been a long time since you've been on, so we might have to
Some
play a bit of,
catching up to do.
yeah, catch up. So we have Cliff's sister, Linda, and his assistant, Liza, are trying to break up Cliff and Nina's marriage. Liza, because she w wants to get with Cliff herself. Linda, because she just doesn't like her sister-in-law, which is, a terrible thing to do to somebody. So that's them. Adam Chandler decided to fake his death to test Erica's love for him. Erica, not knowing it was a test, a month later was already married to Mike Roy,
Dang.
who was recast by a British man who I think was very miscast as Mike Roy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So Adam decides to come back to town for his big reveal, but he's taken hostage by Billy Clyde Tuggle and his girlfriend Jewell, and Jewell is played by Christine Baranski, that actress, and Matthew Cowles is her real life husband. So it was like a real life married couple playing a couple on the show. I
Oh,
think it
that's
was
cool.
before Christine Baranski became very famous. And so they've kidnapped Adam. They're holding him for ransom, planning to kill him as soon
Oh,
as they get
geez.
the $2 million and the plane out of the country. And so Adam convinces Jewell to let him go, but Billy Clyde gets mad and he takes Erica and Mike Roy hostage. Adam arrives in time to save them before they're killed.
Erica making it out again. Like, just miraculously surviving all of the perils that she horribly puts herself in.
Hmm. And so it's a thing of Erica all of a sudden being like, well, he did save our lives. So she's still drawn to back from the dead Adam while being married to Mike and being told by a judge that she's a bigamist because she's now married to two men at once, even though she didn't know she was.
Well, I mean, is that fair though? He did that on purpose to trick her.
Well, the judge said that basically, the marriage that counts is Adam.
The first one.
Hmm.
But would one want to stay married to someone who fake their own death to test your loyalty? Like, regardless of if she didn't marry somebody else. Like, I feel like that's at least grounds for considering divorce.
Yeah.
Like you faked death to test my loyalty. My loyalty is I'm leaving.
Yeah. So that's kind of where we leave things for them this week. And I should say these
That
are
was pretty
all
busy.
sequential episodes. So it's like October 30th, October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd, and November 5th, 1984. So then we have Greg, who's lost his wife, Jenny, and he's spending a lot of time with a woman who looks very much like her. And some of his friends and loved ones are very wary of this, and some are kind of pushing him towards her. So that's what's going on for old Greg in a widely panned storyline. But, so Brooke had her baby Laura, but she broke it to Tom that she's moving out of town for a new job. So Tom goes to her old job and like to tell them, hey, if you want to make her a better offer so she doesn't leave. And Tom's new girlfriend, Donna, goes to Mark and tells him about it. And because Mark is very jealous of Tom and Donna's very jealous of Brooke. And so they're both scheming to kind of keep their partners. But it's basically just making Brooke all torn up because like Mark is coming on too strong and she also doesn't want to, hurt Tom because they have a child together now. She's very torn currently.
Hmm.
Donna owns half the Glamorama with Phoebe. Phoebe is mad at Donna for dating Tom because she's Brooke's aunt and feels like Donna dating Tom is keeping Brooke away. It's not, but she's decided to punish her anyway. So she says, I'm going to sell the Glamorama to a stranger to spite you or just whoever I want, basically just to get rid of it. So Donna hires Tad to say he wants to buy it, and Tad agrees. And so Phoebe sells it to him, which means Donna gets sole ownership of the Glamorama,
Mm.
which is nice because Phoebe was just using their business to be a jerk. So Hillary did find out that Dottie was pregnant and she pressured Tad into marrying Dottie. Tad thought it was a bad idea because, you know, it's like, why am I marrying a person who I don't love? Seems like a recipe for trouble. Those instincts are correct, but he gets peer pressured into it. He marries Dottie. They have a miserable marriage because he doesn't love her. And eventually they get into a big fight. She leaves, goes stays at her mom's. During that time, she suffers a miscarriage, but she insists on being taken to a hospital out of town so that he doesn't find out she had a miscarriage, because if she's not pregnant, he would leave her.
I mean, that makes
So,
sense.
yeah, he's said as much straight to her face. So he finds her at the hospital after she's miscarried, and she and her mom conspire to make him think she's still pregnant. So that's what's going on with them, which is dark.
Pretty dark. Yep, pretty dark.
And meanwhile, Hillary is dating Tad's best friend, Bob, and they seem to like each other a little bit. So Jesse and Angie, they're the married couple who kidnapped their own baby.
I remember that one stood out for me. They own the nightclub, or they're
Hmm.
part owners of the nightclub.
And so Jesse gets a job singing with this girl, Yvonne Caldwell, who was in Coming to America, I believe. And her
Mm.
boyfriend's Wesley Snipes, if you can see him there. That's Wesley Snipes.
Ooh, young Wesley Snipes.
Uh-huh. And so he's very jealous of her. And basically, she has stage fright. And so she got a job singing at a club. She told Jesse he has a job singing at the club with her. But the jealous boyfriend exposes that basically she asked the club owner to split their salaries. So really, Jesse's getting paid out of her salary. Jesse didn't get hired.
Mm,
She just wanted to sing with him because she's got stage fright.
mm.
And jealous Wesley Snipes is like, you got something going on with this guy. And so he's very upset. Jesse doesn't like being lied to or pitied. So that's where we leave things with them, winners and losers.
Ooh, I gotta say, loser Linda, because just trying to break up a marriage just because she doesn't like her sister-in-law, I think that's low.
I agree with that.
And and winner is Erica because she just finds her way out of things.
Yeah, and so I should mention Billy Clyde goes on the run after that gunfight. Adam takes several shots at him with a gun, but he manages to get away like a cockroach he is. So, and I should mention Billy Clyde is like a long-term villain on the show. So he was like one of the main villains in the 70s. He, is a rapist. He kidnapped people. He was a former pimp. He did a lot of stuff, so he came back now, and he will be back once again later on.
Dun dun dun.
But he did get away, so I don't want to say him for a loser. I'm gonna say Donna for getting her business back. Uh, Donna
There
for
we go.
getting the Glamorama back is who I choose for winner. Loser, I think, might actually be Tad, not because of his own actions for once, well, kind of, but because he's getting conned now into thinking his baby is still alive, so he can
That's
stay
pretty dark
trapped.
too.
He's getting trapped in a marriage he doesn't want. But it's also like, on the one hand, Dottie let him go. He's trash. He's very mean to you. But on the other hand, it's like, oh, you reap what you sow, Tad. You've been womanizing and getting away with stuff for a
Yeah.
long time now, and it's finally coming back on you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we should wrap things up there. Okay. Well, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Our theme song is Wouldn't It Be Nice by Sound Mirage featuring Lady Rand. Please rate and review, download, subscribe, all the things. And you can email us at amcrewatch@gmail.com. Thanks. Talk to you next week.